Welcome back to The Goodness Habit, where joy is a muscle and we're learning how to flex it. I'm your host, Hannah, and today we're talking about your mighty thoughts, especially the ones that aren't helpful. What do you do with those suckers? Let's talk about it. Whether you realize it or not, your thoughts are shaping your entire experience of motherhood. Now, I realize that's a big statement, so if you're feeling some anxiety from that, first off, that might be your negativity bias being activated if suddenly your brain's going to all of the bad things that you've said or the bad thoughts you've had. Secondly, you are absolutely in the right place because the goodness habit is all about retraining our minds and thoughts for joy, for peace, for calm. So let's dig a little bit deeper into this thought space. Our thoughts show up fast. They feel super convincing and they can change your mood in seconds. But here's what I want you to understand. Just because a thought feels true doesn't mean it is true. And more importantly, you don't have to believe every thought you think. 2 Corinthians 10:5 says we take every thought captive and make it obedient to Christ. That means we don't just accept every thought automatically. We have to examine it. We have to filter it through truth because not every thought that enters your mind is aligned with what God says about you. And if you start believing and nurturing those thoughts and giving them more attention and focus, you're going to strengthen those pathways in your brain, which will just lead to more frustration and stress and anxiety. Unfortunately, that's where neuroplasticity works against us. So what does God say about you? He says, you're deeply loved, you're chosen, you're fearfully and wonderfully made in His image. You're His workmanship, His masterpiece, designed with purpose and value. So when a thought comes in and says, you should not be a mom, you're the worst mom, you're failing at this, and you start believing that, it will start shaping how you feel, and then that will pour out into how you act. And even what you notice in your life, you might be missing so much good that is happening all around you because you're wrapped up in all these lies. So what do we do? Well, first of all, instead of automatically believing your thoughts, start noticing them. Just notice, oh, I'm having the thought that I'm failing right now. That tiny shift creates some space and you're no longer inside the thought, you're looking at it. Now, I know that's kind of a weird idea. Like, what do you mean, like, depart my thoughts from me? Like, my thoughts feel like me? Well, kind of, sort of, maybe not. Now, I want to paint a picture for you to help you kind of visualize what I'm saying. Think of your thoughts like notifications on your phone. All day long, you get the pop-up, check this, look at this matters. Some are important, but a lot of them, you just ignore or you just swipe away. You don't open every notification and you don't respond to every single message. Your thoughts are the same way. Just because it pops up doesn't mean you have to engage with it. Not every thought needs your attention. And if it does, maybe the thought doesn't need your attention right now. Not every thought needs to be analyzed. Some thoughts, they're just noise. And when you practice letting them pass instead of grabbing onto them, your mind will start to feel quieter, lighter, and a lot less reactive. Because the thoughts you repeat become the thoughts you believe, and the thoughts you believe shape how you show up. And that's how your brain rewires, one thought at a time, through repetition. So this week, when a thought shows up that is baseless, has no evidence, isn't actually true, isn't in alignment with what God says about you, notice it, take it captive, create a little space from it, and remind yourself, I don't have to believe everything I think. Sometimes when my kids are about to do something that breaks the rules or is dangerous, I go, nope. My 5-year-old loves to climb our pantry, and it drives me nuts because we have lots of different shelves and it goes pretty high. And at the very top of the pantry are the cookies and the candy. So you can probably see why he wants to climb the pantry. But most of the time I'll catch him before he's about to climb. And we don't have to talk about the other times. But I'll say, nope. And then he'll get down and run away. So if you have a lying, unhelpful thought pop in your mind today, just tell it, nope, and let it pass you by. If you're enjoying the Goodness Habit podcast, I'd love it if you'd rate the show wherever you're listening. Thanks so much, my friend, and don't ever forget, not every day is good, but there is good in every day.